tell you about the time that I gave birth. That was with my third kid. This is with Camilo. So I actually became pregnant. I believe, well, I found out. My original due date was March 8th. So I ended up giving birth on Valentine's Day. So what happens? Alright, the week before, February 8th, was my last work day. So that's Friday. It was a Friday, I remember. It was my last day. I remember that Sunday night, I was laying in bed and I was watching TV, and I felt myself get like a little wet. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I just pissed myself. Okay, well anyways, I'm gonna get up and take a shower. So whatever, I get up, I take a shower, I get cleaned off and everything, and I lay back in bed. I'm laying down watching TV, and all of a sudden, I feel another trickle, and I'm like, oh, hey, what the fuck is going on? Take a bath again. Whatever. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get alarmed or anything, because I have a doctor's appointment soon on Wednesday. I'm like, I'll just monitor myself as I go, you know. I'll just, you know, keep a watch on like whatever's going on. And so then I was already on maternity leave, so I was already home, I was chill, and I had to pick up my middle child from school, from preschool. His preschool, now let me tell you, oh my god, it got so many goddamn steps. Like, it was the worst ever. I think that's what ended up making me give birth so early, because I was doing a lot of walking around, a lot of walking around. Okay, at my job, in the morning, I would wake up every day at 5:30. My day will start making breakfast, coffee, blah, 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 here and there, getting the kids ready, dropping them off to school, then, you know, rushing back to my car to rush back into work, to go run up the stairs and going down the stairs, and it was a mess. I was active as up with that pregnancy. I think that's exactly why I gave birth so early. That Wednesday, I go to the doctor. I tell him, like, this, this and this happened. I had a trickle. And, so a few days, so right after that trickle, that Sunday, that episode in bed, I had to constantly pee. It was like all the time, like I could not spend 5 minutes. After 5 minutes was up, like I was peeing again. 5 minutes peeing. So when I was going to drop my kid off at this point during that week, I would pee, run out the door, run into my car, drive over there as fast as possible, run up 2 steps, sign him out, bring him down, run home, pee again. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. So Wednesday comes, and I tell the doctor, hey, this has been going on. Like, I got it, it's constant. And he's like, oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's body pressure, blah, blah. He ignored the hell out of it. So I'm like, you know what, whatever. But I just kept monitoring myself. Like I said, I'm always monitoring myself, always watching my own health. I never put my health on nobody else's hands. I'm always very aware of myself, very aware of what's going on, how I feel, and, I take note of everything. So boom, that Valentine's Day, I had a hair appointment. I had to do some hair, a sewing to do. So it was from my aunt, actually. She came over. I did her full sewing. She was going on vacation to DR, I think Mexico, actually. So I do a full sewing. I started that about 10 a.m. after I dropped my kid off. I started that about 10, and then I was done maybe around 2-ish. Then she goes, then my sister hits me up. She's like, hey, I need my nails done today. I'm like, okay, fine. Right after I pick up Evan from school, let's do it. So I go. She takes me to go pick him up. I go pick him up. I did my same routine. Wait for me downstairs. I peed real quick. I ran down the stairs. I ran to the school, signed him out, and brought him home, blah, blah. Okay, we sit down, say the fuck out her nails like always. Did an amazing job. And, yeah, so then I was done maybe like around 6:30. And so at this point, I'm tired. And remember, it's Valentine's Day, so my man is coming home. And we were planning on going out to eat dinner, obviously. We were planning on going out. But again, I was like so freaking beat. I was like super beat all day because I've been on my feet doing hair and nails and running up and down those goddamn steps that I can't stand. And yeah, I was tired as hell, so I'm like, yo, let's just order out. Let's just order something to eat. Let's just order something from a restaurant. And at this point, I was starving. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to go drive far. I kind of wanted Olive Garden, but that was pretty far. And the traffic, and I was gonna have to wait so long. So I said, hell no, screw it. We're gonna get Applebee's. It's down the street. It's like right there. It's quick. So that's it. So I called it in. I placed the order. My man goes with my son, my oldest. He goes with he goes actually both the kids. It was 2 at a time. He goes with them to pick up the food. So I'm laying on my couch. Obviously, I'm probably reading my ebook. I'm reading my ebooks. Then I just get a sharp pain. Oh. It feels familiar, but whatever. But in my mind, I guess my instincts told me, remember the time. Check that time out. Remember the time. Keep a note. So it just happens to be like a pen and paper, like right there, like a piece of paper, just a random piece of paper and a pen right there. So I'm like, oh, perfect, grab it. And I wrote the time down. I have to find the paper. Maybe if I find the paper, I'll probably link it below. I hope I find it. So, I wrote down the time. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm continue. A few minutes later, I get a pain again. So I'm like, okay, that's the time again. Happens again. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I don't want to alarm nobody. I don't want to alarm nothing. Whatever. Let me just chill. 6 or 7 minutes later again, and they were coming consistent 6 or 7 minutes. Was it 8 or 9? I think it was 8 or 9, and then it was 6 or 7. But they were consistent. They were definitely consistent. Then after like the 6th pain, I texted my man. I'm like, hey, are you almost home? I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to alarm him. I don't want to sound crazy. And I'm like, hey, are you home? Are you almost home? He's like, yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. So I'm like, okay, so I'm not going to rush out. So at this point, I'm still calculating. The pains are still coming in regularly, 6, 7 minutes, and it started coming every 5 minutes. So I'm like, oh, shit. I'm a little freaked out inside, not even going to lie. Then they came into the door with the food, so I'm like, all right, good. Maybe I'm just bugging out. Maybe I'm just thirsty or hungry. So I went to the kitchen and drank some water, and then, so we have a small coffee table in the middle of the living room, and my fat ass decides to sit Indian style on the floor to eat this food. Bad idea. Bad idea. Super bad idea. And I couldn't get up. I was like, oh shit, I'm stuck. I can't even get up. I'm like, yo, I don't even want to eat at this point. Okay, I'm in pain. And then I started thinking out a bit. I'm like, you know what? Let me get up. I have to start packing bags because who knows if real soon I'm going to end up in the hospital. So let me just start packing my bags as of now. I just started pacing. My mind was like on overdrive, and forget it. When my mind goes on overdrive, forget it. Forget it. And so I'm like, I'm trying to keep myself sane. At the same time, I'm a little freaked out and stuff. So I'm like pacing back and forth. I'm like, you guys just eat your food. So I'm like, let me just hop in the shower. Maybe that pain will go away. Just so funny because I just read in the article that like hopping in a warm shower after that like actually induces the labor quicker. Probably what happened. So I was in there. Was actually feeling good for a while, but then I'm like got out because I started like panicking. Like, yo, let me go. I don't know why the thought of my head just like to pack a hospital bag just came in. So I got out and I just started like grabbing stuff like toothbrush, hair comb, pack of pads, nightgown. I didn't even have no baby clothes at this point because my baby shower was actually the week after. So I didn't even have anything. I didn't have nothing. I wasn't prepared. I was actually planning my shower still. So then I'm like packing my bags and I'm like, this pain is coming in harder and harder and harder. And then mind you, this whole time I'm still writing the times down. And it's like 5 minutes. After I'm like, something told me, I'm like, we gotta go. So we gotta go. Get call your mom, we gotta go. And it just so happens that my mom left the Dominican Republic because she's always there to help me. So she had left the Dominican Republic during that time. So she said, let me go now so I can be back and I can be here to help you when you give birth, No. She was out the country, so she's on her little vacation and stuff. And then I'm like, yo, like we really rushing. So he calls his mom. His mom happens to be in a hospital because her niece has diabetes, and she was like sick in the hospital and stuff. So she happens to be with her sister as well. So she was gonna drop her sister off home, which her sister lives literally around the corner from me. So it was like so convenient. So she's driving down the highway, and she's like, oh, just go. And we're like, we're going to the hospital. We're about to go to the hospital. Katie's in pain, blah, blah. So she was like, just go. Leave the kids. When she on her way to drop off, she was going to drop the aunt off in my house instead. Her sister, into my house instead, to watch the kids while we went to the hospital. So she drops her off at my house, and then she rushes to the hospital, which is only like 10 minutes away. So I get to there. As soon as we get to the hospital, we run inside. I go into the window. I'm like, hey, I'm having pains. I'm 8 months pregnant. I'm having pains. They just came out of nowhere. They're consistent. It's the times. They've been coming every single 7 minutes or 6. Now they're down to 5 minutes. It's pain. So then she's like, hey, insurance information. Sorry if I'm talking fast, guys. I'm a fast-ass talker. Like I told you, Mercury. Yeah, that shit. So I pull out all my insurance information. I'm giving her my insurance card. She's clicking it. And this time I'm like, I can't take it. I just couldn't take it. It was horrible. It was just like, pain. But you know what? It wasn't as horrible as the first two, which is crazy. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm in pain. So then they take me right upstairs. Right. They didn't even rush. Like she was there taking my information down for like a whole 2 minutes. But that whole 2 minutes for like a whole 20. So as soon as they rushed me upstairs, they literally put me on the bed. Everything was like so fast. It was like, it was the craziest visit I ever meant to. So we get there. As soon as they put me on the bed, they strap me up. She says, she's 9. She's ready to go. 9? 9 what? 9 what? She's 9 centimeters. You're 9 centimeters. 9 centimeters? Obviously, my third kid, I already know what the hell that means. I'm ready to go. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm ready to go. What the hell? Oh my God. Like, it was just like, what the fuck is going on? It was just like nothing. Mind you, at this point, my mom was on vacation. She's supposed to be here to help me with my other 2 kids. Luckily, it was a Thursday. Oh yeah, it was a Thursday. My mother-in-law was able to take off the Friday afterwards, and she was able to stay with us, the full weekend afterwards. We didn't even have a name picked out, okay? We didn't even have a name picked out. Like, that was crazy. And then, like, we was having, like, the battle of the names, because, like, we was not agreed on the name. Even with my first son, it was, like, a battle. We could not agree on a name. So, I just knew I wanted something with a K in his name. Right there, my mother-in-law burst into that. As soon as she says, you're 9, you're ready to push, as soon as I was getting ready to that first push, I just hear her voice, okay. I was like, oh my God, yes, thank God. I felt a sense of relief. I was happy as hell because my man was there with me. Obviously, that was definitely a great relief. But, having another woman there, a motherly figure there, means a hell of a lot when you're giving birth. So I was super, super, super glad she made it in right 30 seconds before my first push. So I pushed. I literally once, pushed twice, third time, he's out. It was the most quickest, and to be honest, I didn't feel any pain like that. Comparing to my first 2 pregnancies, I really didn't feel any pain. It was super, super, super quick. Like, my placenta took 1 hour to come out afterwards. It took 1 hour. My placenta was not trying to come out. I don't know what was going on, but my placenta was not ready to come out at all. So I had a nurse. She just was massaging me the whole time. Kept massaging until the placenta was ready to come out. And so, you already know, as soon as I gave birth, as soon as I popped this baby out, what's the first thing I do? I grab my phone and I go check, oh shit, okay, I got a Libra rising. I had to check his rising signs. I had to see what type of kid I was going to have. Because my middle child is an Aries rising, and this kid is a little demanding, a little boss baby. Like, it's crazy. Like, comment below, does anybody else have any Aries rising kids? Because they are a handful. They're a handful, okay? It's like they are a handful. Like, it's crazy. They're so damn demanding. Please let me know if anybody else has some Aries rising kids. But yeah, so then we started deciding our names, and we had like 4 I actually wanted to name him Kendrick. That was one of the names that I had. His father was not having it, so we had a couple other ones lined up, and Camilo was one of them that his dad chose. And something with Camilo kept calling at me. I don't know why, but it kept calling at me. Like, Camilo, I was going to say, screw it, I'm going to put Kendrick anyways. I was just going to say screw it, because I was like, he chose my second kid. He's the father of my last two kids, so he chose his first kid. I was like, you know what, I'll give you that. That's the first kid, I give you that. He named him Evan. His name is separate. So I'm like, I give you that. But then at this time, nah, I got this one. But that was one of the names that he did choose. So whatever, I decided on Camilo. I'm like, the screw it's gonna be Camilo. So then I started doing research on Camilo. Camilo is associated with Moon in Gemini. And was Camilo born? He was born on a Gemini moon. Ain't that shit crazy? I'm telling you, astrology. But yeah, like, that was my story. Like, that shit was like out of nowhere. I was not expecting it. I didn't even have a shower. It was like, and my pain started at 7. By 9:34, he was born. He was born at 9:34 p.m. My pain started like at 6:57. It was literally minutes before 7 o'clock. Like, it was the most, like, fastest thing ever. Within 2 hours, I had a baby I didn't even think I was gonna have that morning. Like, I did not think that by the end of that night I was going to have that baby in my arms. Like, I still had like another whole month to play, and I still needed a lot of things. You know, we were blessed. Everything had like really went smooth, like unexpected as hell. But thank you, Jesus. Like, everything like went good. That and actually, there's a little spiritual thing that has to do with the beginning of the story, which I'm going to make another video separate on that, because that one's a little bit more spiritual, but it does have to do with this story, with the giving birth story. So like and subscribe and comment below if you want to see that next video. Click the bell when you subscribe so you can get the notifications. And because that story was a little crazy story, because I'm convinced to this day, like, I think he was born for a reason that day. So that's how I had my Valentine's Day surprise baby. So yeah, until next time.